just need to figure out how much water, because obviously some water gets left behind here, like not 100% of it, so we just have to like kind of factor that in. We also could bypass as well. And then coffee grounds would end up here. So we're gonna add hot water to the base here. That then goes on top of another heat element, and
this goes on the heating element.
It does.
Okay.
And then we'll attach this with the dry coffee.
Right.
And whenever it's sealed, the boiling from here shoots all the water here, makes it full immersion, and then when we kill the heat, that rapid heat decline is what happens, or what causes just to make this a little faster. It's boiling as is. So cool. So it's really interesting. Usually with formulated water, I don't bring it to a boil. Like you can kind of smell it. We're using that potassium heavy recipe again. So we're using 25 grams of coffee. And
all right, what's your ratio?
I don't know. I'm gonna start with 17 just because that's what I want. Okay. So 425. I'm gonna fill more than 425 though, because Dante and I noted a minute ago with just a dry water test that it retains some water here, like not 100% of that water is going up. So I'm gonna go to like more like 440, 450. That's fine. One's at 10 is our actual ratio this time. We did one at 17 to start with, but I'm going to kind of dial it back a little bit per Noah's recommendation. We're going to go 25 grams in. We're using 300 grams in here, which I know that's not 1 to 10, but as noted already, there is a bit of retention that's happening. So this balloon stage, if you even want to call it that. I mean, it's kind of funny that a few months ago, we were talking about bypassing balloons. We're specifically on Sundays on 10 hour. Yes. And this is kind of doing just that, because this is barely ballooning.
Yes. Well, hashtag anti-balloon. Put it in the comments.
Cancel the balloon. But I'm gonna still do like the 2-minute brew time, regardless. And we're talking about bypassing, but as I keep saying, there's bypass already occurring here. There we go. There's some more water. Stirring it up seemed to help get that additional. All right, we're gonna move it over to the tray now at 2 minutes. What might be kind of interesting is bypassing with marginally cooler water. So if we're brewing with like 98 Celsius, bypass with like
70.
Or even cooler, yeah. Or just, I would be curious what it would taste like straight from distilled. So I'm gonna measure this brew weight too here. 415 was our brew weight. So if we used, I don't have a refractometer with me to do this, but if we used say 425, we actually did 450. So our loss was only 35 grams. So that's not that bad. It's not as I was expecting it to be far significant, especially considering that it uses a cloth filter. So
best smell I could have walked in on. It smells almost sweet.
It smells really sweet. That's what I was going to say. I mean, it kind of smells like raspberries right now. What was that again? One more time for the YouTube.
Try this out.
470, so that's actually almost exactly the same as before. So retention was the same.
410 is our actual number. We use 25 grams. 350 plus 60, and then divided by 25. All right, so 16 and a half, basically. Yeah. I like it. Siphon Sundays.